Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Eric and I like to read, and today I'm going to be doing my March TBR. So February was a short month and we're already getting close to March. I mean, we're still in February, but like it's going quickly. And so now I'm really excited to do another TBR and put together a little list of books that I'm going to read for March. I have been really happy with the way my TBRs have been going this year just because I'm only doing 5 books every month and it's very manageable, and I feel like I'm actually like progressing through my existing TBR, and it feels good. It feels good to like get really close to or finishing my TBR every month. I really like that, so I'm excited and I love this structure that I'm doing. Anyways, let's jump into it. So the first one I'm going to do is I'm going to do my TBR jar pick, and then I will do my random bookshelf pick and we'll see what happens. But let's start with the TBR jar. The scary TBR jar. Okay, let's find out what this month's book is going to be. Okay. We're going with orange this time. And it says, A Man Too Old for a Place Too Far. So let me find that on the shelf and I will be right back. Okay, so I found the book. This is it. A Man Too Old for a Place Too Far. I like the cover. It's very colorful and it looks exciting. So it says also that this is a trilogy. So if I like the first one, then there's potential for more. All right, let's see what the back says. A Man Too Old for a Place Too Far is part one of the Forgotten Child trilogy, a one-of-a-kind adventure that mixes time travel, magical realism, and historical fiction into a contemporary story about an old man, his estranged daughter, and a tiny flying person in a white robe who chooses to believe that anything can happen with enough prodding and an endless supply of pomegranates. Okay. I have no idea what to expect from this book. It sounds quite wild. It did say historical fiction, which is not normally my favorite, but it did say time travel as well, and I love time travel. So there's potential for this book. I don't know. We're going to have to wait and see, but I'm excited to actually dive into this one and find out what happens. Okay, now it's time to draw a random number on my little number generator here, and that will dictate which shelf I'm going to be choosing a book from. So yeah, let's find out which one it is. I'm nervous. Okay, here we go. It said number 8. So I have to find shelf 8, and I will show you guys what my options are, and then I'll make a choice. Okay, so this is the shelf that I got. So I definitely have some options here. I have read this trilogy, and I've read Armada and Ready Player One, but oh, and The Martian and Last Call of Nightshade Lounge. But everything else, oh, Sorrowland I've read too. Everything else other than those books are options for me to read. So I will have to choose one of these. You guys are going to see what I choose in a second, but super exciting. Okay, so the book that I chose off that shelf is Project Hail Mary. I have heard so many good things about this book. Marcus actually got this for me a long time ago, and it's about time I finally get to it. And yeah, I'm really excited. I have just been like super pumped to read this book. It's actually on my 23 for 2023 video of like the 23 books that I would hope to read in this year. So I'm picking it up and we're going to see what happens. I really hope I enjoy it. I have a feeling I'm going to enjoy it. I loved The Martian, and everybody says that this is like even better than The Martian. So I think it's going to be good, and I think it's going to be a nice big sci-fi read that I'm just going to fall into and just enjoy the entire way through. So we'll see what happens, but I'm really looking forward to this one. And I know that a lot of you guys are going to want to talk to me about it when I'm done. So be prepared for me to talk to you guys about it because I'll be excited. Most likely. We'll see. Okay, the next book on my list would be my physical TBR book. And so I'm catching up with a book from September of 2020. And this is Grown by Tiffany D. Jackson. So this one has a pretty cool synopsis. I'm going to give it to you guys. It says, when legendary R&B artist Corey Fields spots Enchanted Jones at an audition, her dreams of being a famous singer take flight. Until Enchanted wakes up with blood on her hands and zero memory of the previous night. Who killed Corey Fields? Before there was a dead body, Enchanted's dreams had turned into a nightmare. because behind Corey's charm and star power was a controlling dark side. Now he's dead, the police are at the door, and all signs point to Enchanted. So this sounds like it could be a very interesting book. I'm looking forward to this one, and yeah, I want to know what happens. Like I'm pulled in by that synopsis, so I'm definitely intrigued to find out where it's gonna go. Then the next book I have is my free pick, so this is one that I just get to choose off of any of the shelves or any of the piles of books I have, because there's piles also, there's not just shelves, they're everywhere. And so I'm choosing A Happy Ghost, which is Carl Christian Flores' new book. It's actually their first book that they released. So they actually sent me 2 previous collections of poetry, and I read through those and rather enjoyed them. And so they put out their first official full-length novel and sent it along to me, and so I'm going to read it and see how it is. I honestly don't know too much about it or really what it's about besides a happy ghost, but I'm looking forward to reading it and finding out. So yeah, that's my choice. And then my last pick is my Netgalley pick, and so this is choosing from all of the Netgalley arcs that I have. And once again, I'm going to choose this one because I have put it on many TBRs and never got to it. So I'm going to put Cast in Firelight on the list. This is going to happen. I am going to finally finish this book. I say finish like I started it. I'm going to finally start this book. I've said multiple times that I'm going to read this book and then never get to it. And I don't know why, because it sounds so good. But yeah, this is it. This is the month. I'm going to do it. I'm going to complete this book. I do have quite a large TBR pile because all of these books are bigger for me, but I'm gonna make it work and I'm gonna get through it. So yeah, I'm looking forward to finally reading this one and knocking it off my Netgalley TBR. And that's it for my March TBR. Hopefully I can read all these books. Some of them, like I said, are a little bigger, but I do have hope. I think I can do it. And I think Project Hail Mary is going to spark that love of reading in me and just keep me going all the way through. I really do have high hopes for this one, so we'll see what happens. But yeah, I'm very hopeful for the upcoming month of March. Anyways, let me know in the comments down below what you're planning to read for March, because I'm always excited to see what everybody else is reading. And yeah, if you guys want to support me, I have a Patreon and a Ko-fi page, which I'll put in the description down below, as well as a link to buy my bookmarks. You guys know the drill. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit that bell notification button so you get notified when I post new videos. I post my videos on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And until next time, keep on reading.